Welcome back to the Choccy Milk Gang podcast. We got our Choccy Milk.
That's pretty.
This one's from T-Joe's. He said it was your favorite.
It really is. Dude, it's just so smooth and so chocolatey. It's just a great time.
I like the Stu Leonard's one's good because it tastes like
I don't like that one.
the ice cream, but it somehow smells like the chocolate sprinkles, and I don't know how that works, but I'm a fan of it.
Yeah. It tastes like a milkshake, and for some reason I don't like that. I really should like that because I love milkshakes, but I don't like the stews.
No?
I think it's just... I don't know. I just feel really fat drinking.
I mean,
No,
good
that's
milk,
fair. Yeah.
good
I don't
milk
know.
is really thick,
Yeah.
so, like, it's gonna... My body, personally, if I have a lot of heavy stuff like milk, doesn't sit well. Not lactose intolerant, but, like...
Yeah.
Honestly, it's all perspective. Like, there's
What's
in
your
terms of
favorite?
like what's good and what's like bad for
Yeah,
the
like,
most
what's your
part.
favorite?
Honestly, I
This
don't
is good.
see. I don't know.
Oh,
I have to
shit.
have more of this. You're gonna have to make me
Yeah.
have more. But this, I think, is probably a little better.
I
It's just
actually really
smoother.
like this.
Yeah.
So
It's
nice.
good.
It's just
They made
smoother
a
straight up.
Trader Joe's.
TJ's.
They made a good
But
chocolate
Not
Stu
a
milk.
Leonard's is
sponsor.
like basically
Not
as good.
Not a
Sponsored,
sponsor,
yay.
but it could be.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you.
By episode 3, we'll have 3 sponsors.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
You have the,
No,
the-
but I
the
think
fro,
Stu's
yeah.
is like pretty much as good. It's just that it's a little heavier, and that's your opinion.
Yeah.
But like honestly, it's good. I would just rate it as like pretty much the same quality, just different type of person if you want.
So is that your favorite?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe one of these days we'll do like a taste test episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
why,
wait,
why do I?
yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Why do I have to have a favorite?
Homemade, just like normal milk.
What
and
are like
chocolate
other ones you guys like? Do you guys like True Milk?
I
It's like the
I
it's
had
like
that
the cheaper
once
brand.
in like sixth grade, and it was good considering the only other chocolate milk I'd ever had is like
Yeah.
homemade.
A lot of
store.
times when I'm like looking at chocolate milk, like True Milk's the only thing they got.
Yeah.
So it's like there it's good. The taste is like okay for
It's
like
a
chocolate
bargain
milk standards.
brand.
It's the
But
bargain
if you're
brand.
splurging, you gotta go with the like
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
TJ's.
Yeah.
TJ's or like there's like Fairlife or something that I see at CVS sometimes. I've had that. It's like kind of good, but it's not like insanely good.
So,
Mhm.
oh, I know. You ever have the Stu's like froyo? That is just
Oh,
It's just
Wait, no,
so
I've actually
good.
never had the froyo. I just had the ice cream.
the ice. I've had both. The ice cream is like just as good, or they're just as good as each other. But the ice cream is like fluffy because it's heavier.
Yeah,
But they're just as good as each other.
Dude, I love Stu's. Wait, no,
Stu's
you're gonna make
is
a point.
so
Sorry.
I'm
nice.
gonna make a point. Ready?
Okay.
So I get sprinkles every time, and
Same.
my mom. I don't know how she got this idea, but you ask for right. If you get like a large or even a
Yeah.
small, sprinkles on the top. You eat the top. Sprinkles are gone.
Yeah.
Sprinkles on the top and bottom. So you eat the top like normal, and then you have like a third ish. If you do it right, you don't get any bites
Yeah.
without sprinkles. And then that like last part, you just mix up, and it's mostly sprinkles at that point. It is.
I
So
think you've
good.
thought this through a little.
That's
far.
what I
I'm
do.
trying to explain how good it is, and it's just such a good idea. But I never do it anywhere else because I never.
That's what I
really
do at the
think about it.
dining halls at
That's fair.
UMass. Like
Yeah.
I go to the dining hall. I'm like, time to work on my dad bod, and I get some
Oh,
ice
yeah.
cream. And it's like they have like crushed up M&Ms you can put on it. Those are my favorite. It's my favorite ice cream topping. For some reason, they're just really good.
Crushed
I just
M&Ms.
I just put some in the bottom, a lot in the bottom actually, and I do like, I fill it up halfway and I put more, and I fill it up more, and then it's like, I got like little, it's not crushed up evenly, so they have like little dustings of M&Ms.
Oh,
and I just put
good.
that. Oh my!
That's pretty good, actually.
That
You know
is
what
really
places
good.
do that? I think it was like Magic Moo or some. It
It
was
sounds
an
like a
ice cream-
chocolate milk company.
It was an ice cream place near where CVS is, and it's like Magic Moo Moos or something.
Wouldn't remember.
No, it was a long time ago. But they would do that. They would like take your ice cream, like flatten it out, put your toppings in there, and like put it back into the bowl or something. Their whole thing was like your toppings are like throughout it. I don't really remember it. I never went there.
But honestly,
It was
if
a
you're
long
gonna
time
like,
ago.
if you want to like enjoy just like going to get like ice cream, like Stu's is just the place to go because they have
It
those. Okay, hear me out.
Farm.
Stu's is
Besides,
beautiful.
like the farm, they have those like
Singles.
animatronic things that sing like those dumbass
Oh.
songs.
That's
I
weird.
fucking
I
love
like
that.
stuff.
Like those are okay, but it's so.
Oh, wait, you-
it's,
oh,
like,
that hurts.
adorable.
That's so awkward. My apologies, people.
But yeah, no, I just
okay.
I went back there like a couple of
No,
days
the
ago, and
animatronic
it's
things
chill.
are cool. It's the people walking around in the cow costumes. It's never,
That's
never a
Really?
huge fan of.
That's fair.
That was like the
It's really they're
that was the
creepy.
supermarket I went to when I was like 5. But then
What's that supposed to mean?
but then that was my family supermarket until like
Oh, okay.
we started going to Trader Joe's, and we've been going to Trader Joe's for like ever, and I don't like it as much as like my favorite Stop and Shop. I just think
we
they're really
do
good.
like
Stop
we
and
have
Shop is
things
simple.
from different
Yeah.
places. Like we have
Yeah.
normal Stop and Shop,
Yeah.
and some things are Trader Joe's specific. Some
Yeah.
things are Stew specific. So
Yeah, and like
we
one
get to all three every
one
now.
thing I was talking about with Declan is like, there's like, once you like, go up north, there's like different sections of like supermarkets. Like here,
The
it's like
Big
Stop
Y
and
is a
Shop.
big
Big
thing.
Y, that's what
Big
they have at
thing.
UMass and like that area.
Northern Connecticut and
And
just
then like
northern.
once you go up
Northeast.
north, it's like Hannaford's.
Oh
See, I know-
yeah,
I
And then like
Fanny's.
in the
I've heard
Hartford
of
area,
that.
they have like Aldi's and shit. And then
I
if you
think
go
I've heard
down
of Aldi's.
south, like more south, it's like different supermarkets.
Yeah,
That's
no,
interesting.
supermarkets are one of those regional things I don't really think
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Boston Star Market.
What's
you guys-
Star Market?
You haven't heard of Star Market, dude? It's like the biggest thing there, and it's like a big deal. And then
Hi.
you like, hi.
How are you? I'm
Good,
just bringing
thanks.
these
Oh,
here
okay.
because our steps aren't very lit very
Okay.
well.
Okay,
Up
that's
there, I
good.
don't
Thank
want you
you.
to fall
Yeah.
down.
Thank you.
All right, everyone has a nice haircut here.
I think so.
I'm a little
Your
long
haircut-
actually.
You're what? You're
I'm a long
You
hair.
just got
bun.
yours done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Get a
All right,
little
see ya.
dose of Mrs. Chimo in the
So
background.
that
No,
was-
that's my
Love to see
dad.
That was Chima's mom.
No, it was my dad.
it.
Oh yeah, that's the thing is both of us like go by our last names a lot. So
Yeah.
my friends have told me, and I feel that for you, saying Mr. Chima is like weird
Yeah. Because
because it's
I'm
like what
already
I
Mr.
call
Chima.
you. It's
Yeah.
like calling like your parents Mr. Tyler. It just feels wrong.
Like a little bit, yeah.
It's like not.
I know
It
you're
feels
saying.
weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your haircut does look good. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got at the store. I didn't get it at the store.
That joke.
I get it from-
makes
I got it
sense
from
when
my
stuff
mom's
like that, 'cause
friend.
You don't get it at the store. Really?
Yeah, she's like a hairstylist.
Okay, I was
That's
gonna
what she
say like I
does.
hope she's actually at like a hair.
Yeah, and it
person.
was like she does a really good job. And then like the other times, we get this guy to. There's this guy that runs this business where he just comes to people's houses and gives
Oh,
haircuts.
that's a good idea.
So he does that, but like he smokes like 5 packs before
So he
he gives me a
smells.
haircut, so he smells really bad. But it was a good
Do
haircut.
you smell bad too? Because it gets in.
Oh,
the
I always take a
skin.
shower after, so I don't really
Yeah.
know. And then
Do you do that for your hair to get it out? Because
Oh, yeah.
like a year, probably maybe 2 years ago, I started doing that. After I get a haircut, I'd come home, just put my head under the bathtub
oh
and
no,
just
I do a full
get out
shower.
all the things.
I used to do that, but I just like showers. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
No, I shower too. Fuck that.
I
Like,
was gonna say something.
you can't just like survive after a haircut. Like it's
No,
so
it's like-
fucking itchy.
It's weird.
Yeah,
It's like a total change of pace.
yeah. You gotta take a shower.
I don't even take a shower. I just fucking run my hair under the water.
That's what I was.
Just
Yeah,
get
that's
it
what you're
out.
saying.
Yeah, no, I know. You just get
If
it
I
out.
can, I take a shower, but like, it's usually just easier.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
was
get
at,
that.
when I got my haircut, I was at Supercuts and I saw
Oh, super cuts.
what was it? Like the kid from volleyball graduated, Himmel. I saw Jared
Yeah.
Himmel when we were
Really?
getting a haircut. Yeah, and he was like,
That's
"Hey, what's
weird.
up?" It was weird, but like, cause he's like a junior now. Like all these kids that played on
Yeah,
the
that's
volleyball
true.
team, like they're
Wow,
gone. They
they're
graduated.
old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of freaking freaky. Not gonna lie.
Freaking freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Weird phrase.
Don't judge
Next
me.
year, the seniors that we played with as freshmen are going to be out of college. Like D'Lo, he's a senior now. So like, think about that.
Okay, well you knew him better than I did. I didn't
No,
fucking
no,
pay
no, no.
attention.
Oh, he was just the middle that was really good. I don't know. His name was cool, and he was a cool dude.
He's a senior
Anyway.
now.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying next year he'll be graduating. Like, think about that. Like,
Yeah.
this is weird. Anyway, back to haircuts.
Back to haircuts.
I thought about what I wanted to say before. I want to get like a fade, but not like a.
Yeah.
Basically, like what your haircut is, but slightly more. Like
Slightly more in and trimmed on the sides.
yeah, just it's basically it's. It doesn't have to be. There's like a bald fade where it starts from like all the way down somewhere, and then it goes up. That's a bit extreme.
Mm.
My friend Henry,
Yeah.
who's visiting next weekend, has a haircut similar-ish where it's just really short and the fade's up. I like that because the back and the sides are what gets too long
Yeah.
fastest.
Yeah.
So I
That's
feel like
really-
that would just fix everything.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
great point,
nice.
actually. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, like, I don't know, fucking cool. Like,
Yeah.
you get to do something a little more, like, interesting.
My haircut's always just been the same. I want to maybe like see if I like it slightly different.
I was looking through photos of us from 8th grade. You have the
No.
exact same
I
haircut.
know.
The exact
the only
same.
difference is that
It's amazing.
now the top is longer relative.
Yeah.
Because I get like a 4 on the sides. I used to get like a 5, and then I'd get the top shorter than I do now. So it used to like basically be like the same length.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm saying.
Like, it
Like,
was.
You have the exact same hair
I used,
from when
I
you
used
were
to
in
get it
8th
too
grade.
short. You tap the mouse just so it doesn't go asleep.
I don't like when
It's
things
funny.
go to sleep.
What?
It is recording, right?
Huh?
Yeah, it's
I hope
recording.
so.
It's a great day.
It's recording.
How's everyone's day?
Hmm.
It's good. Chick-fil-A was good. We missed you.
Chick-fucking-fil-A.
Sorry.
It's just
I've
never. Every single time, I'm surprised how good it is.
It's just like putting the fries in the Chick-fil-A sauce, and then just like
Yeah,
Living
because the
life.
fries don't taste like a lot, so you just like eating Chick-fil-A sauce. Chips as
Chick-fil-A
meat.
sauce. Oh my god.
Don't get me
I
started.
also really like the fries there, but like
The fries are like.
when you add the fries to Chick-fil-A sauce, like that's
yeah,
iconic.
no, the fries
We were
do
talking about
nothing
this earlier.
wrong. Yeah.
I just like that they're waffle fries.
It's like different. Yeah.
Plus, like, they don't have that many Chick-fil-A's, like around
Up
the
here.
Up
here.
here
they
in the
don't.
South,
Okay,
it's like
they have a
every
ton of
block
them
is
down
like
there.
They
McDonald's.
have
But,
like
like,
two
here,
in Connecticut.
it's like a
West
big-
Hartford and like Norwalk.
It's like a big
Yeah.
deal that
No,
we
there's one
have
in
it
Wallingford.
because it's like shit. Like it doesn't exist in that many
Yeah,
places. You
it's-
can't get that
it's
in
like
Boston,
slim
you know?
pickings.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I think there is one in Boston. I looked it up.
There's
There's-
one. There's one in Massachusetts definitely, and there's one in New Hampshire,
Nice.
but not.
I don't
in
think so.
Boston.
There's
Not
one
in
like
Boston.
15
Yeah, that's what I was
minutes
gonna
away
say.
from Boston.
Yeah, but like it's
I
not
think
the
like
same.
a suburb.
It's not the same, dude.
Yeah.
You can't, if you can't get it on the
My
T,
dad
then it
grew
doesn't
up
make
in
a difference.
Sudbury. Yeah, that was the thing. I looked it up.
Sudbury.
I'm like, hey, it's close. And I'm like, when am I gonna go? Like, I have to Uber there and then Uber back. Like, it's not realistic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's okay.
My
Like
nose is
it's in
so
New
itchy.
York too, which is like when you go to New York, it's like a big deal.
We were all there when we like walked by one by accident. Remember?
Is it-
That
no,
was
it's
the first
next
time
to-
I've ever had Chick-fil-A.
Really?
You don't understand? It's next to Grand Central. So
Yeah,
like we go
exactly.
into New York City, like we get it. Or now I guess we can get whatever we want because fucking Norwalk, which is awesome. But yeah, you can just sort
I
of
love
get
Norwalk
Chick-fil-A. And Norwalk is my town. They have Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of New York, Govball.
Gov ball.
Yeah.
Smoothest segue.
Thank
of all
you.
Dude, that's a
time.
good segue,
I
dude.
was just like waiting.
I'll
to
be
get
I'll be
that.
here all night, or at least for the next
Right.
30
So
minutes.
Gov ball. Obviously their lineup is somewhat
Do you remember our
disappointing.
password? That's good.
I know. Yeah, I did it earlier
Yeah.
today. So
Yeah,
we're just
no.
gonna share our opinions, our humble,
Yeah.
three-minded opinions.
Yeah, it's crap. No.
It's not. I feel like the last 3 years have just gotten worse. Like 3 years ago
Yeah.
was pretty cool. Last
Yeah.
year, I remember 3 years ago, I figured out what it was because I somehow saw a lineup from the year prior and it was amazing. So I feel like the last 4 years it's been slightly worse each time.
I mean, I wouldn't really know in comparison, but especially to last year, just like I looked through a lot of the artists, and there just aren't that many that I'm like interested
Exactly.
I like
I think-
only recognize 2 artists. Let me see.
in.
What I feel like last year,
Like before
Post
when I first
Malone.
looked at it.
like I feel like some of them,
Lil Wayne.
it's
I remember.
it's weird to go back to back headliners. So I feel like some of them, or at least at Gov Ball maybe, because I feel like other ones they might be going back to back at like Isn't Panorama not happening or something?
Probably not, but that's a whole other thing. Just
So
like
no, that was something I saw where it's
Wait,
like
why would it not
when you have
happen?
I'll-
even
I'll
when you have
explain that in a
even less
second.
competition
Ty Dolla $ign.
and you're still doing
Denzel
this.
Curry.
yeah, that's fair. So
So
just
aren't they around the same time?
I'll explain it in a second. No, not really,
Alright,
but like
Tyler
both
has
in the
Nas.
summer. Just basically, yeah. Just
Nas
for
is
some
old.
perspective on the
Headliners.
headliners this year. Like big people on Friday include Tyler the Creator, Lil Wayne, Brockhampton,
We're gonna
Blood
talk about
Orange.
this.
I don't know who the fuck they are. The Internet.
Oh, I know
Mo.
Taylor
Yeah, I
Bennett.
know what the internet
And then
is.
if you know who
I'm
Jeremy Zucker is,
I do.
I
I like
like
his
him. Although so like I only like the top 3 there, and then Jeremy Zucker
Wait, so this is for Friday?
is for Friday. Then
Yeah.
Saturday, Florence the Machine
just
is
gonna
the
go
big
through
one.
everyone?
They're not. I'm just gonna go real quick. Yeah.
'Cause I
Florence
wanted to
Machine
share
is
my
there,
opinions.
but they're not like great. Major Lazer, 1970, the 1975, Vince Staples, Lord Huron,
Stable.
and then Staples. You gotta fucking
He's a stable Vince, man.
Yeah.
Stable.
Dude, he's
dude,
stable.
he's chilling. And then Ty Dolla
Stable.
$ign and Playboy Cardi, King Princess as well. And then
He's good.
Sunday is the Stokes, Nas, SZA, Lewis the Child is good for EDM.
Kitchenato. I've heard it
sure.
from the rap game.
Yeah.
Sheck
it's
West,
her.
you got
Maybe a them.
Joey Badass is in there.
Joey Badass
Charlie
is
XCS,
phenomenal.
and so on. But basically, just nothing really to write home
It's a
about.
terrible lineup. Like
It's just not strong. If they took some people and they
I
have to
only
like
recognize
spread
6
out.
names in that whole fucking lineup.
You're not as much into
Aw.
music, to be
Yeah,
fair.
exactly.
to be
But
fair.
like, still, that's not good.
I
I'm
wanna
not
go
out
through
here
and
trying to
say the
see
ones I
Check
know.
West play Mo Bamba.
Bamba.
Yeah,
Bamba.
that's also the
Mo
thing with me.
Bamba.
I for some reason I cannot pronounce Mo Bamba. I just say Mo Bamba for some reason, and it's really bad.
That must
I'm
be
not a
bad
frat
at
guy.
parties.
I'm not a frat guy.
Oh, wait, I want to say the ones I
Go for it,
recognize.
yeah,
So
go for it.
Friday, obviously Tyler,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, Brockhampton.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to. Gisaffelstein? That sounds like a Jewish grandmother's last name. Mo. You definitely know who Mo is.
Yeah, well, Lean On with Major Lazer and Mo was a
Exactly.
huge fucking thing, like,
Jeremy,
6 years ago.
Yeah. Jeremy Zucker. I know some of his music, obviously. It's not...
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to...
It's
Yeah,
not
I know
it's a vibe.
I know like 3 or 4 of his songs, enough where I'd feel confident. Like, yeah, I'd see him for 45 minutes and be fine.
I know one of his songs, but it's good. And I know fucking one. Like, that's not somebody to go to that day for.
TJ's.
But anyway.
Then Saturday, Florence and the Machine. I wouldn't want to see them in concert,
Yeah,
but some people would.
I'm not, like, that's fair. I'm just not into them.
It's like, Cage the Elephant. You remember Gov Ball when we went?
Yeah.
It's like a band. It's like, yes, some people like it, but that's not why we go.
That's fair. Yeah.
So Florence and the Machine,
But, like,
Major
even then,
Lazer,
I just
the
don't like
1975. It's been very popular recently, and I looked them up on Spotify. I listened to their top 2 songs, and it's just like not my style of music. I like some of those like alternative indie bands, but I wasn't feeling. Maybe I wasn't listening to the right songs, but I just wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
Then we got ZHU. I know like one of their songs. They're like
Good for
DJ,
you. It's better than me.
EDM, or whatever. Vince Staples, I actually like. Lord Huron, I'm a big fan of. That's sort of like the, like acousticy, almost like rustic, like band. Not country, but like northwestern America.
Okay, you think you're trying to be too specific?
Dude,
They're
it
a
just
band.
gives me a Montana vibe. Have you never been there? It gives me one of those vibes. Growing up on a farm.
Sure.
It's a whole thing.
Is it now? Is it a whole thing?
Ty Dolla $ign, I'm surprised he's not listed instead of Casey Musgraves on like the second line because he's pretty big. Same with Playboy Cardi. Like that would get names. I don't understand that. It's just like a weird decision.
Yeah.
Denzel Curry, I know. Yeah, so Saturday is actually good for hip hop. There's a lot of like hip hop names on there.
Oh yeah. Wait. Okay, there's 3, which is
Denzel Curry, Ty Dolla $ign, Vince Staples. All right, but relative. Those are 3 bigger names.
Four.
Who's the 4th?
Wait.
I'm sure some of those people we don't
Vince
know.
Staples, Ty, Playboy, Denzel.
Oh, yeah, Denzel. Those are 4 like well-known names. So I feel like relative to other days.
Okay,
it's a
so
pretty good
Friday
hip-hop
is
day.
3. Tyler, Lil. Oh, I guess not
Brockhampton's
Brockhampton.
rap. All 3 of
Yeah.
their headliners are rap, and I'm sure some of the the
Lower guys.
lower ones. And then Sunday, Nas. That's like having Eminem before he released his last album. Like he's
never
like
listened to him
90s. His
necessarily.
first album's like a classic.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what he's done recently, and it's an odd decision.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you know,
that one's
whatever.
interesting.
SZA, obviously.
This is solid.
Louis the Child.
Good.
I've
Ian
heard of
Lewis.
K Tronada. I don't know exactly what he/she/they do. Sheck West.
One song. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but it's not like. Once again,
like-
it's not
it's
like,
like solid.
a make or break thing.
I'm not trying to like listen to
Like
that.
you wouldn't go to Sunday's Gov Ball just for that one mosh pit. Like is it?
It'd be
no,
lit
I wouldn't even.
for a
I
solid.
would, I would like
Crazy.
skip that.
See, he would do it
just
twice.
looks
It
so
would be
stupid.
solid for like 5 minutes, and then
Yeah, they'd probably do that song start, middle, and end. Beast Coast, I've never heard of, but obviously I know Joey Badass, but I didn't know he had a thing with whatever Flatbush
Yeah.
Zombies is.
Mhm,
I'm actually interested in that because that sounds like
yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
it's fair.
Bazzy or Bazzy, No Name. I think that's a rapper. Might not be. If it is a rapper, I
No.
know one of its songs, but
Yeah.
I might
So-
be thinking of someone else.
It's a black female who sings.
I
say
know. I
that's so
still
weird, but-
know she was on like a rap song. Then I definitely think I heard 1 or 2 of her songs. Like she was featured
She's
on
good.
the song.
She's good. I
don't
saw
know
her
if I
at
wanna listen to her, though.
what's it called? Oshega.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's
That's
okay. She's vibey, very vibey.
Yeah. Charlie XCX again. Like I don't know what she's done in the past like 3 years.
Sure.
Sob and RBE, maybe it's SOB and RBE. They have a song on the Black Panther album, and it's like one of the best songs on the album.
Mm-hmm.
So there's potential. I don't know. Chelsea Cutler. You always say Chelsea Cutter. I really like her.
Yeah.
If you don't know who she is, she collaborates a lot with Quinn 92 or Quinn XCII, and they have like a mutual like producer they both use, AOK, and I like all 3 of their. I like all 3 of those artists, so I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Taylor Bennett is Chance the Rapper's younger brother.
Yeah,
who
that's
also raps.
that's like my favorite one
Broad
out of the
sh-
6
broad
people
shoulders.
I knew on that whole thing. I listened to
That's bad.
one of his songs.
Broad
He's like,
shoulders.
I don't know. It was
like,
it one? Then it's either 2 songs.
or is it
But
the one with Lil Yachty?
Maybe, I don't know.
We could discuss it later.
Yeah,
It's not important.
It's a great time.
Yeah.
That guy's good. I'd totally listen to him.
Yeah, I would have to listen to more of his music though. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
agree.
base it off of
Yeah.
because both of the songs they're like good, but I listen to like half and then I skip. So I don't know, maybe.
Mhm.
And I think that's all the ones I know.
Mhm.
So I forget why exactly I said. I think I said Friday was the day I'd want to go to.
Okay.
And it's Friday,
Yeah.
maybe Saturday.
All right, well, make your argument because I'm gonna make an argument for Sunday in a hot sec. so-
All right, ready?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
All right, this is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree
Um,
with Sunday.
Make your argument.
All right, I don't have a
said
strong
Friday, though. You
opinion.
go with Declan.
See, Declan and I have more similar music taste
Yeah.
than I
Sure,
think
sure.
you two have more similar music taste.
Yeah.
So Fridays, Tyler. See, you can't see all the headliners because two of them are at the same time, but all three of the headliners I'd be willing to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And then if you go like lower level ones, there's just Mo, Jeremy Zucker. Wait, why did I pick? Maybe I picked Saturday because I don't know why I would pick Friday.
Yeah, Jeremy Zucker's worth it. I'm not a huge Mo fan. Tyler's always worth seeing. Brockhampton and Lil Wayne, I don't know.
I know.
See, I don't know either of their music. I just know they're good. So, like, personally for me, that's like 3 artists right there.
Yeah, they're. Like,
Two.
I like Brockhampton's music enough where I'd want to see them because it's cool. Like, the experience. As long as you like the music enough, it's the experience that's fun.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not
of
being
course.
forced to just sit down and listen by yourself. Then it's purely music. That's not what's happening.
Yeah.
So then Saturday, I think, so Major Lazer would be cool.
Yeah.
Vince Staples, Lord Huron, sorry. I really like them. I like them a lot.
They're good, yeah.
Then they have a handful like rappers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think the fact that like Denzel Curry is the fourth down, you kind of have to trust the people making this. If he's fourth down, that means he's equal with King Princess and Claro is like the fourth most cool person.
Sure.
So, odds are we see like C. Musgraves or hear them and then go over like maybe they're really good.
Mhm.
And then Sunday. Are you sure? I may have said Sunday actually. I think I did. No. All
Sure,
right.
sure.
You said
This sounds
Friday
like I'm
first.
backing up.
Yeah.
I think I want to check and actually see because right now, actually, I would say Sunday and then Saturday is a backup. So
Yeah.
I hope I said Sunday before because I think Sunday now.
Yeah. At first, I was like, I'm not paying money to see this any of the 3 days because I've never been to Gov Ball before, and
Have
like
you been to any
I'm-
festival?
no, it's like
It's a good time. You should
the
go
first,
once.
like I'm not
So, as a
I'm not
movie.
trying to spend like $100 if I don't know any of the people playing
Sure,
in it
yeah.
because I literally knew 6 people, but it's like I could use that money more wisely. Like I could get 10 Chipotles with that shit.
You still base things off of. I remember we.
Yeah.
Base things off of
Oh, I
Chipotle.
forget
Yeah,
what
pretty
it
much.
was
You
like
speak
seeing a
Qdoba,
movie
but then
and
they
you were
close.
like, that's 1.5 Chipotles.
Yeah, exactly. Because a Chipotle burrito bowl is like $10. It's like I could get 10 Chipotles with a Gov Ball
If you
ticket.
want this.
Yeah, but like now I'm thinking if it's all based on if my friends are going to Sunday, then maybe I'll go to Sunday.
I think Sunday's actually.
Sunday's kind of hype.
I just quickly counted like how many people I'd actually want to see.
Yeah,
That's
that
not gonna
works?
Nas
work.
No,
will
we
be
tried.
pretty hype.
Look
This-
it up on your own.
Taylor
Yeah.
Bennett
Yeah.
and
Link
Soccer
in
Mommy
description.
with just that name. Yeah, I'd love to see
That
Soccer
name,
I,
Mommy.
know, I
That's how
think
you know.
I counted quickly.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
about.
love the moms.
Yeah,
Shout out to the moms out there.
Big-
Big fan.
love moms.
Yeah.
And like in a wholesome way,
Yeah.
actually, like moms.
And then this guy Joey Badass has $2 signs on his, so like that's
I
really
keep
cool.
wiping my nose. I just want to
That means-
clarify. It's just like itchy. I'm not
Mhm.
picking it at all. It's purely external contact.
Yeah, sure.
Gross.
I know.
Yeah.
No,
I
you're
just think
fine.
like with that name, you're really
the people
signifying
know.
that you're between $10.99.
Wait, Joey Badass?
Yeah, because it's $2 signs. So that's your price range there.
I don't know what you like in rap, but I really like it personally.
Sure.
And then
Which, if you trust my opinion,
yeah.
hopefully it'd be like good enough.
maybe
so-
maybe Sunday, June 2nd, maybe I'll be at the Gov Ball Festival. But if not, then I'm not going to any of them because
Yeah.
it's underwhelming. I expect more out of a government ball.
Right?
Yeah.
It's actually
I-
the governor's ball.
Okay, well, I don't really care about the facts.
Right.
I
Wait,
always
I
speak
just
facts.
quickly looked through. Sunday had about 7 people I'd want to see. Saturday had like 5, and then Friday had like 4 or 5. So I definitely hope I said Sunday because I don't know why I would have said Friday.
You said Friday and then Saturday.
All right. Well, let me just
Oh
put it this
my
way. Okay.
God.
So you're like a newcomer. So your perspective, you take a look at this. You're like, oh, well, this is the people I know. So this is one I want to go to. And then for me, I know because I've like done this like a couple of times. You know, I'm like I know I want to go at least like one day. So I take a look at the Sunday lineup in comparison to the rest, and I'm like, well, I recognize and listen to some music from and like SZA, Lose the Child, Sheck West, Bazzi, and Chelsea Cutler, and I think that's on. But that's like 5 that I would genuinely enjoy seeing, which is more than the rest. And if I would like be vibing out to their fucking music, in addition to all the other artists on there that I didn't name that are still good, like Joey Badass. And like No Name, like they're and Saab RBE that I might enjoy even though I don't know their music, then that's the day to go to straight up. Is the one that you're gonna have a good time at, and the one that you know the music to. You were gonna say.
I think it's important to look at not the headliners, because headliners was 1, and if you stay late, maybe 2 concerts. It's important to see like the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we went in junior years, it was like 2 years ago ish.
Yeah.
Like, we saw Logic. That's why we wanted to go, is to see Logic. But besides that, we saw Eden. Testa, was it? I forget his name, but that British grime rapper.
Oh fuck! I don't remember what his name is.
I feel like it was Testa.
It wasn't Testa.
Apologies if it sounds like that. Who else did we see? We didn't see that. We didn't like.
It
watch
was just
that.
those 3, really.
And we saw this weird rapper called Saint John
At the very beginning.
But
Dude, he's
that's the
bigger
thing.
now too.
I bet he is.
He's gotten bigger since.
because his music was like okay. So that's the thing is like. The small people is really like most of the day. So if you like the small people, you're bound to have a much better time than if you're like you go just to see the person at the end. It's like why are you wasting your time? So it's important to look at everybody like but the headliners.
Yeah.
To make sure you make like the right day you want to go.
I don't know like what the lineup is for like this shit, but like I'd much rather if Boston Calling has a good lineup.
Boston,
I'd
I haven't
rather
looked at that yet, but I've
drive
heard it was
to
way
Boston
better.
Calling, stay there overnight, and drive back the next day and actually see people I actually want to see. Then take the Metro North train down to New York City, United States.
I'm gonna be honest.
Go watch some people. I
saw the Boston Calling lineup, and I'm not gonna get into too much of this because you guys haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it.
But I was not excited by it.
21 Pilots, Travis Scott.
Okay.
See, people I already know.
Travis Scott is like.
All right, hear me out. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name the headliners, and you're gonna get very excited, and then after that, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
See, that's
21 Pilots, yes.
Travis
Really Scott, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are, but I assume Tame Impala is probably very
Wait, can I see
big.
it?
Tame Impala. Then we got
That's probably
Logic.
One of those Cage the Elephant.
Odessa.
Logic?
Hosier.
Odessa.
Hosier.
Lord Huron's on there.
Anderson
Sheck
.Paak
West.
is really big. I
Anderson
probably don't
.Paak.
know who he is.
And then after that, I just don't recognize. Oh wait, I take it back. Snake Hips is also on there personally, and Muramasa. After that, like, listen, there are some good people on there that I think we'd enjoy. I don't fuck with anybody else there. Take a look, just real quick.
It's a lot of similarities. Day by day also, because like these
that was another
all
point.
Different.
Maybe they're about
days.
to put my point.
I'd go for the Logic Day. That's my favorite.
So
I'm gonna be real. Maybe you're about to dispute me on this because you like more of the like undercards than I do.
I mean,
but
I
the
like a
undercards are
handful.
like what make it, which is what we were saying before. And I don't see that many undercards that I really give a shit about. So
that's fair.
you might be right.
Besides the first 3 lines, there's 3 people I recognize and would want to maybe see, and then the second and third lines, just most of them.
Yeah.
So like kind of what you're saying, like the small people, like not much to talk about.
Honestly though, listen, if we lived close, like outside of Boston, this would be the festival to go to. Because in addition to all this, if you look at the bottom, they have comedians that go. Michael Che, Fred Armisen, both going.
Yeah.
The Boston Ballet is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like
lit.
to some degree,
there's
that's
Boston
the
is
one
a
to go
great
to
city.
right there.
So
Do you know
honestly,
where it is in
if
Boston? Like how does it work?
Harvard
at
Athletic
Harvard, so
Complex.
That's pretty cool.
I'd be much more willing to drive to Boston and go see that than go see Gov Ball.
The
But
issue
I
is
need
gonna
to like
cost more
I need to like research.
Then Gov Ball, yeah.
Yeah,
That is
because
true.
you have to pay for a hotel for that night.
Yeah, but you know,
Your pants are cool.
Thank you.
I could find like a cheaper Airbnb or something, potentially, but like I don't know for sure.
Is that loud?
Damn.
Are you judging my laugh?
Yeah.
Quit being so fucking judgmental.
Sorry.
Wait, is it recording?
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's recording.
Okay, good.
But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
It's
I'd
like 28 minutes.
yeah, maybe I'd actually drive to Boston instead. Like,
If we could just figure out a place to stay, it's a reasonable option.
yeah,
And then we could take a poll, vote,
Yeah.
whatever, because we want to go with more than just
Yeah.
3 people.
or if just,
Another
like,
trip.
yeah,
What was it? That'd be kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's not a big trip. Like, it's a day trip.
yeah,
you know?
literally. That's like
Well,
and that's like a
you
lot.
stay over, but whatever.
That's like a lot easier to plan than like what Tyler's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to plan, like the Osheaga and the Delaware.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
that's
a whole
months.
We could talk about that later.
That's a
another
whole other
episode.
thing. Yeah.
We're gonna call these episodes.
What was it?
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, I don't know.
Are y'all
It's
excited?
itchy, huh?
Are y'all excited for football this weekend?
Oh.
It's apparently.
Yeah,
Well, no, this
Anybody
weekend
can
is
win.
always called like the best weekend of the year because it's
it
like
is because they're all like
2 games every
there's
day.
4 games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody really could win. It's
Yeah.
not a 6 versus a 3. It's at most.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Tight
good
games
6
with,
games.
like, competitive
There's
teams,
nobody's gonna
basically.
have a huge odds of beating another team
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
then you get up all these weird statistics like the Chiefs haven't won at home in the playoffs since
Yeah.
Joe Montana, which was a long
Yeah,
time.
and you may be like, oh, the Saints like they're 5-0, and like I saw
At
something on
home?
ESPN like 5-0
They've
in the
never
last like
lost at home.
that
They've
last
never
like
lost
10
at
years.
home
Yeah,
in
but like,
the playoffs.
have you seen how big Nick Foles' dick is?
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, that man can absolutely ball.
It's really like they always say this and it always sounds kind of like yeah whatever, but
Big
it's
dick
so
man.
true. In one game playoffs like football,
Yeah,
literally anybody could win.
Yeah.
Really,
Dude, it's like what makes it so exciting. It's the same thing as March Madness. Like,
Oh, yeah.
the fact
Yeah,
that
same
any
thing.
team can get eliminated
Yeah.
makes it so much more exciting.
it's not like
Oh, yeah.
college
Those
football or
upsets are huge.
NBA where like you already know the champion, except for like
well,
You
no,
kinda
college
don't.
football usually don't. The past couple years, it's been like Alabama and then Clemson, then everyone else. But I don't know.
that's
I feel
like that's still
it
bad.
goes
Alabama and
pretty-
Clemson, bro.
I know.
That's true. Like you
I
can't
just
have a
feel like
sport
it's
where
not
you only
always like that.
feel like 2 teams can make the championship game, and it's like in the NBA, like we already know the Warriors are winning.
Warriors.
Like I get it. Like Eastern
Whether they win
Conference
it or
is kind
not,
of
they're going
interesting.
to represent the West
Like,
most likely.
It's probably I think it's gonna be Warriors Bucks, but it's like the Warriors are easily gonna beat the Bucks.
See, because at a quick tangent, basketball is a star-heavy sport. Like if you need
Oh,
star
yeah,
power
I
to
hate
win. That's
that.
why people don't trust the Pacers because they don't have like the star power, the like pizzazz.
Yeah.
Stupid, but like the Bucks
Yeah.
have Giannis, Raptors have Kawhi, and even Kyle Lowry's like made a name for himself as being consistent
Mhm.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
like you need someone like that. But in football, because there's so many
such a
different
team sport.
positions,
Yeah.
a wide receiver will not get a pass if the offensive lineman doesn't do his job because then the running game's
Yeah.
not going to do well. So then they're just going to guard the pass.
In basketball, you can win
and
with
it's
one
such
player.
yeah.
Like LeBron James, 2016.
So we're gonna
not the greatest player of all time.
we're just so me and Chima are Patriots fans. Tyler's like a Giants fan, but he doesn't like
yeah,
follow
he's
football.
more on the
really.
bandwagon. We went to Red Sox Yankees ALDS game 2 and he wore a Red Sox shirt, even though he's been a Yankees fan his whole life.
That was
because-
fun.
So that's like the ultimate bandwagon. That's like Andrew Badesky.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
have a whole
so
Badesky
going back to
episode.
football, let's say who we think is going to win these games. So we got Colts,
We got
Chiefs.
Colts, Chiefs.
We got
Cowboys,
Rams,
Rams,
Chargers, Patriots,
Patriots,
Eagles, Saints. Okay, Colts,
Colts,
Chiefs.
Chiefs. So quick things. It's hard to bet against Andrew Luck, especially because they've been like, I don't know,
Chiefs.
like
That's easy.
8-1 in the past 9 games,
Yeah,
and their whole team is doing well.
yeah.
And the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, the 4 games they lost this year were all like big games. The Pats was his first like major matchup. They
Yeah.
lost. That's the early season. Whatever, you can pretend to ignore it. They lost to the Chargers,
Yeah.
which could have cost them home field advantage in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then they lost to the Seahawks the next week, which again, if they won, would have clinched earlier in the season.
Oh, yeah.
They did clinch home field advantage. I forget the other team they lost to, but it was like relevant, and it was like shouldn't have lost.
At first, I was
So
like,
I
Chiefs.
want to go Colts.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to say Colts. I don't really know who's. I guess you'd have to pick the Chiefs, but I want the Colts.
Chiefs. At first I was picking the Chiefs. Like I trust Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, but now that stat where you're like
Bubble.
all the big games they've
Big
lost,
games lost.
I'm picking Andrew Luck. Colts are winning that game.
It's hard to go against Luck,
I'm picking,
unless
I'm
you
picking-
don't
my
follow
boy
football.
Tyreek is
I
gonna
wanna-
fucking outrun the whole
I wanna be
team.
excited.
I don't give a
Especially
shit.
since they lost Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
So like the offense is different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
They lost more games since they lost him than they lost before. Like those 2 games were after I think they got rid
Yeah.
of him. I'm not sure exactly.
All right, Andrew Luck.
Tyreek, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, actually, that's a
carry
good point. Without Kareem Hunt, it's different.
Cowboys, Rams.
I really hope the Rams because
The Cowboys suck.
Cowboys
I think
weren't
the
even
Rams are going to
supposed
the
to.
Super Bowl. It's odd.
I think Saints, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Rams, I just hope they do. Honestly, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, that-
I hope for their
If the
sake
Rams won
that
the
they do,
Super
'cause
Bowl,
they
that's like a
deserve it.
good story.
Yeah, they're like the
Like Sean
sexy
McVay,
pick
he's
before
like
the
2
season.
years old.
Jared Goff,
like,
2 years
cool
old.
guy.
Todd Gurley's 3 years old.
Yeah, like just a young team in a
Cooper
young
Kupp,
city with no
1 year
football
old.
fans, and it's a great time.
Yeah, they just like came back from St.
Yeah.
Louis and like they were the team. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny. The Chargers moved. No one cares.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Like
Well, dude,
Chargers.
Dude, imagine if
They
Stubbo had
found
to
a
host a
fucking
playoff game.
What?
Imagine if the Chargers Stadium had to hold a playoff game.
like people just want to go.
Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah. for
throughout the
sure.
season they wouldn't sell out, and when they did, it was the other team.
Yeah, like
which
if
is,
they
like,
played. I
crazy.
don't know if they played the Rams. But
There's like talks like they may have to move back to San Diego. My proposition is
that
that
fast.
they're gonna spend 10 years in LA, and not move back to San Diego, but they're gonna move to like a city like Portland or something because they're not gonna be able to fill the LA
They
stadium. in my
shouldn't
opinion.
go to San Diego.
I don't.
I don't
think
know
so
if
either.
Portland
because they
is
can't.
right though, because Portland's gonna get
I just mean like another
Actually,
another city. Portland is a
maybe
great
Las
city
Vegas.
for
No, the
sports.
Raiders are in Las Vegas
Yeah.
actually.
Portland may get an MLB team soon.
They should. Because Portland, yeah, they have the
Portland, they
Timbers
got
or
the-
whatever,
Yeah,
and they
Timbers,
have the Trailblazers, and they
That's
are
what starts
diehard
it all. They're the
fans.
best franchise, like fan base in the MLS. Making
Yeah,
stuff
that in
like-
Atlanta I
yeah.
think is also pretty
Yeah,
good. I
Atlanta's
don't
really
follow MLS. I don't think anybody
Yeah.
actually follows.
Yeah,
the
nobody
MLS.
follows MLS, but they're rising.
Oh crap!
So Chargers Patriots, that game could really go either way.
That could go either way. Interesting thing my dad told me
Mhm.
is that the Chargers are apparently pretty weak on defense at passes to running backs, which incidentally is like the best part of the Patriots
Oh,
offense is
really?
little dump off. So if that's true,
Yeah,
that could be really big for us.
I
Us
just
being
can't
the
bet
Patriots.
against Tom Brady in the cold.
It is hard to bet against Tom Brady at Gillette in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
it's
gonna
gonna be
say.
cold.
Many-
Like
They've
just
lost
Patriots win that
3
game.
home games in playoff history.
let's just
Or at
the other
least
thing to
they
put it
Tom
this
Brady.
way is
Yeah.
just so much playoff experience. Like I don't know a ton about what's going on this season. I know it hasn't been as good for the
Yeah.
Patriots, but like they're just so good in the playoffs because they know how it's done. So they'll get it done again.
Interesting fun fact. This start for Phillip Rivers, the quarterback of the Chargers, is like his 11th in the playoffs or
Yeah.
ish maybe.
he is
which
an
which
amazing
is
quarterback.
which is the most by any starting most starts by a quarterback without ever starting in the Super Bowl because
Yeah.
he's never made it there.
Yeah,
But he's always been good.
not really his fault. that they
No,
haven't
it's
made a
just
Super
his
Bowl.
team has
His
never
team has
had it.
never been in
He's
there.
never. I don't know. I'm just saying.
They
Based
also
off
had to
what I
face
think,
the
it's like he's
07
never-
Patriots. which is-
Really, he was in that playoff line.
Yeah.
It's not too good for them.
I'd say Patriots.
I'm
If
gonna say
the
Pats.
Chargers win, though, I really wouldn't be surprised. And I wouldn't be upset.
I'd be proud.
Like I'd be upset, but it's like we always go to Super Bowl.
The Patriots also like they're probably not going to win the Super Bowl. If they make it
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl,
I
I'll be
agree.
surprised.
They're not the
honestly.
team this year. Their defense.
That's fair.
I like the Chargers are a team I like rooting for because they were bad.
Yeah, I kind of like.
A few years ago, they were pretty bad. They lost to the Browns like 3 seasons ago when they went 1-15. That one was against the Chargers.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So I'm just happy that
Yeah.
the Chargers got like a second win. It's kind of like the Saints. A few years ago, the
Yeah.
Saints sucked. So it's like nice to see them like come back with their same have a quarterback, and then the team goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Same quarterback brings them back up. That's you can root for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Eagles Saints.
I really want to say Saints, but
Eagles
the
are winning
Eagles
that game.
are so
Eagles are
cool
winning.
right now.
What
they did
couldn't
last
care
year,
less about the
Nick
stats.
Foles.
Nick Foles has a big dick. Big Nick. He's winning that game.
See, it's just so hard to root against the Saints, though, or not to
well,
root against the Saints, but to vote against the Saints. Don't
some
they still
people
have
think
Kamara?
they peaked
Oh my
too
God,
early,
you're
though.
not a sports fan.
Don't they still have Kamara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they still
yeah.
have Michael Thomas
Yeah.
and Drew Brees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Nick Foles is a big dick, but he's not the only person with a big dick out on that field. Like,
I mean, you
I
see
don't know
Drew
about
Brees?
that, dude.
Drew Brees though, like
Oh yeah, he definitely.
kids packing.
He's
it,
definitely
for
packing
sure.
it, but like Nick Foles lately, like he's on the rise. Eagles are winning that game. I couldn't care
What
less
do you mean,
about
like,
any-
rise? Like,
I think
like,
that'd be
rising?
pretty cool.
Like,
My
like,
guts
like,
know the Eagles
getting
winning.
hard? Okay.
See, like guts. That's the thing. Like my guts say Chargers beat us, but I don't want that.
I feel like that too, but
Right. So
it's
does
in the
not,
fold.
I think Colts are gonna face. I really think the Chargers are gonna win.
Wait, didn't you say the Chiefs are gonna win?
No. I said it's
the
hard to
Chiefs.
bet against Andrew Luck.
I said the Chiefs. You
meaning-
guys said the Colts.
Colts are winning that game.
Either Colts Pats or Colts Chargers. As a Pats fan, I have to say Pats because it's gonna be close. So I'm gonna give the edge to
Yeah.
the Pats. But like realistically,
It's against.
I hate to
the
say
odds.
Colts Chargers.
Yeah.
And then the NFC,
Dude, that means the Chargers will host the AFC Championship.
the 2 wild card teams. If the Colts
Oh,
Chargers,
that would be so cool.
that I feel like must be a first. I wonder if
That
that's
has
ever
to be
happened.
first.
Somebody let me know if that's ever happened where the 2 wild card
Yeah,
teams
fan
are the
base.
2 in a conference championship. And then Rams Saints, which is boring. But again, either of those games could be Cowboys Eagles.
We'll see.
I got 2 wrong last week. I thought the Seahawks were gonna win. They didn't. And I thought the Bears were gonna win. I really wanted the Bears to win.
I can't. What a game, man! They should have won too.
Yeah.
I
feel bad for Parkey though.
He did his job. It's one of
He scored more points than the actual team, so it's like.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He went 3 for 4.
Wait until
and they only scored about
one.
one
So I thought the
touchdown.
Texans was gonna win. They didn't.
Oh yeah, I thought the Texans.
So I think was 1 for 5, 1 for 4.
That's like the good thing about football.
I knew the Chargers.
You don't know who's winning.
Especially this season.
Yeah.
I read articles about football because I get bored.
Yeah, same.
Some in the beginning of the playoffs, the Super Bowl winning percent chances for the favorite was lower than the average for the past however many years. Like the favorite usually is a 30% chance to win, but this year the favorite the highest chance to win was 20ish. And same this week, it's still like that. Usually the average for the Super Bowl favorite is 30, but this year it's the highest is 22. It just tells you.
Yeah.
I saw this thing that Carson Palmer, who was a quarterback for a
yeah,
while, he was very good.
Yeah, he was good.
Last week before any of the games, he said anybody could win the Super Bowl except for the Ravens, because their offense was kind of one dimensional and not the strongest.
The Ravens were such a flaw.
But even if you include that statement, there's 12 teams and 11 of them have the chance to win. That doesn't happen. Usually you're all right, these wildcard teams are not going anywhere. But this year, they could.
The wild card teams could actually make the Super Bowl.
The Colts.
Colts, Chargers.
Chargers were the second best record
Eagles,
in the AFC. But they
can't count out the Eagles.
The Seahawks are out.
Yeah, Seahawks. Seahawks.
See, what's that? 3 upsets? Colts, Chargers.
Yeah.
3 upsets. Love a good upset.
Yeah. It's a great time.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, we were on 35 minutes at this point.
Thank you for coming
Yeah,
to
thank
our
you for
first
coming, children.
episode of the Chalky Milk Gang.
There will be
We'll
more
try
episodes.
to develop some level of a schedule, but
That's funny.
Yeah.
We'll
We
get
might
there.
just stockpile episodes and I'll just put them up.
Oh,
one by
that'd
one.
be cute.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
We'll figure it
Uh, But yeah, for those that came back to watch us.
You could subscribe, but I couldn't care less. You could comment,
Yeah, it's okay.
like,
Do
share.
we have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
channel.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, so you could do those things. If you don't, I won't care.
Subscribe to Chalky Milk TV. Can we name
No,
it
it's
that?
not TV.
Oh,
dude.
come on.
We'll discuss.
No?
This is
Okay.
not
Discuss.
TV.
Television.
No.
Yeah,
No.
so
We'll figure out something more interesting to talk about next time.
Yeah.
maybe we'll
No, this
try
is
to
interesting.
maybe we'll try to get an intro.
Ooh, and special guests.
Oh no, I have.
We'll get that. We'll get that. Don't you worry. A lot of
Since everyone watching this knows who we are, you can just DM us on any sort of media if you want us to talk about something. Because leaving a comment is probably a waste of time. If we're gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Don't comment.
or comment if you feel like
Or
it.
Don't
Yeah,
comment. Don't
I'd
don't
like some
subscribe.
comments.
Don't share. I'm kidding. You can do those. I don't know.
Subscribe to us on
I don't
Vimeo.
care. Whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on Vimeo.
Yeah, Vimeo is a great application.
Yeah, or SoundCloud.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Good job.
Thank
team.
you for watching.
Thanks, guys.
See you, people.